Looking to add a little spice to your life? Well, I've got the recipe for you. Today we're making pumpkin pie spice, and it's better than anything you can buy in the store. And it's easy, and it's actually kind of lucky. Now, why is it kind of lucky, you may ask? That's because cinnamon and nutmeg are ruled by the planet Jupiter. Jupiter is the greater benefic, as said in traditional astrology, and it's said to bring all things good, including luck, optimism, and just expansion of your mind and anything that it touches, really. So to bring a little of that Jupiter luck energy into your life, and especially for the fall season, we're going to make pumpkin spice blend. And it's pretty easy to make. It just takes a couple of ingredients, and it's better than store-bought because it's a lot fresher and you can kind of control the ingredients to get the taste that you like out of it. So what we're going to use is I've got two different kinds of cinnamon here. I've got Saigon cinnamon and this regular cinnamon, and then I've got some ground ginger, a little whole nutmeg, and some ground up cloves. And then I like to use some green cardamom, which we're gonna actually smash and then grind up in the spice grinder. So to start with, let's grab 3 cinnamon sticks, and I'm gonna do 2 of the Saigon and 1 of the Ceylon, and just pop that open. And we're going to see if they fit in the grinder, but I don't think they're going to. Yeah, maybe. I'm going to snap them just to make it a little easier. These are thicker, so they may not snap as easy. Actually, that was pretty good. This one, okay. So that's 3 sticks. The nutmeg we're gonna put in last, and we're gonna grate it with a microplaner. The next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with the cardamom. And these are the cardamom pods, and that's what they look like when you get green cardamom at the store. You can get ground cardamom, but it's a lot fresher if you do it yourself. So you just get these green cardamom pods, and the first thing you have to do is smash them with a knife, and it takes a little bit of effort. And sometimes they're flat, so they don't wanna smash quite right, but just keep at it. Or you can slice them, like I cheated. And then inside the green pod is these little bits of spice. And that's what you want. You don't want the outer coating, you want the little bit of spice that's inside there. So we're gonna take those out. And 3 isn't very much, but cardamom is a pretty assertive spice. So a little will go a long way. And actually most of the spices that are in pumpkin pie spice are pretty assertive, so a little does go a long way with them. 1 more of these, and then we'll be ready to go. And just crushing them, peeling them back, and getting all that good spice out of there. There we go. Okay, next we're gonna measure out a little bit of clove. Clove also very assertive, so you want to go easy on it. I have 1/8 of a teaspoon here, and I think that will be like more than enough, to be perfectly honest, because I mean I can smell it just opening it, and it's a nice smell, but it is really pretty strong. I think I'm actually going to do only about 1/2 of that 1/8 of a teaspoon, because it can really take over fast. And then we'll just add some ginger. Ground ginger is a lot different from fresh. It's got a more earthy flavor to it. Fresh ginger has got more heat and spice. But when you're baking, ground ginger is the way to go. So I'm going to use 1/4 of a teaspoon of the ground ginger. I'm going to push it against the side to level it out and dump that in. Now that we got everything together, let me close this up I'm gonna grab the top to my spice grinder and we're gonna grind away. And this only takes a second. You just want to get that cinnamon all chopped up, which takes a minute. But once you hear that there's no pieces kind of crunching and getting smaller, then you know it's done. And now that that's all ground up, what we're going to do to finish it off is just grab some nutmeg and sprinkle it over the top. And for this, I'm using a microplaner. And grab a nutmeg, and you're just gonna grate it over the top. It doesn't take very much, just a little. And it just gives it a kick of luck, a little more than that cinnamon has. And actually cloves are also ruled by the planet Jupiter. So this is a pretty lucky mixture. And that looks good. And just to make sure that we got it going really fine, we're gonna put this back on and ground it again for a second. And that should do it. And that's really all that there is to pumpkin spice blend. That smells pretty amazing. So make your own pumpkin spice blend, use it all season, and you'll be good to go. Plus it'll bring you some luck.